This year, the Because We Care cash grant is valued at $25,000, and there is a school uniform and supplies grant valued at $5,000. So, in total, every eligible student would benefit from $30,000 each. So who is eligible for the grant? Learners from both public and private schools from nursery year 1 to grade 10 and grade 13 are eligible for the grant. Grade 12 or lowest sixth form students will be given the grant when they enter that grade later in the year, as they must first be accepted by a school to start that grade. Who can uplift the grant? Parents or an assigned guardian of any child in the school system can uplift the grant from the child's respective school. What is required to uplift the grant? Parents or guardians must present a valid form of identification, such as their national identification card, passport, or driver's license to uplift the grant. If for any reason you do not have a valid form of identification, your identity will have to be verified by a senior official in your community, such as the school's principal or village tushao, before you can uplift the grant. What if you are unable to uplift the grant? If you cannot uplift the grant, but there is someone that you trust who can uplift it for you, you may prepare an authorization letter and have them presented at the distribution center. The authorization letter must include your name and identification number, as well as the trustee's name and identification number. The trustee must also provide a form of identification to uplift the grant. Here is a sample of what the authorization letter can look like. It is important to note that only parents and guardians who return textbooks loaned to learners for the school year will be eligible for the cash grant. If the textbooks granted to your child has been lost or destroyed, you are given the option to replace the books or alternatively pay a $5,000 fee. If you miss the date to uplift the grant at the respective school, a later date will be announced when you can visit the education department to uplift the grant. However, this will be after the distribution exercise has concluded countrywide. Be on the lookout, as a completed schedule of the distribution exercise will be published for each educational district so that you will know when and where to uplift the grant at schools.